Number 10. Thor's Armor.
And his magic dies with him. Does that worry you, trickster?
Right off the bat, Thor's Armor is well known in this game for having a super high defense rating and representing some of the best final rewards you'll earn in the main questline. Visually, this set is a royal blue and gold Valkyrie plate mail, the most iconic of which is that winged helmet, which Thor has been depicted in over the years, notably in early Marvel comics. Yes, it is impossible not to draw connections to the MCU, at least a touch, when Eivor can be customized to look exactly like the blonde beauty. Ability-wise, it's meant to work hand in hand with Mjolnir, increasing your speed and stunning enemies, which in turn will increase your speed and stun further enemies. If you build your kit right, entire armies won't even be able to move. While a few pieces can be collected early after a specifically difficult boss fight, you won't earn every piece until each member of the Order of Ancients has fallen, all 35 of them. But if you're looking to roleplay as a god, this is the apparel for you. St. George's Armor. Become the military saint and don the Templar dress of this Crusader knight, known across the world as a patron to many and a symbol of the Red Cross. To be honest, I'm not fully caught up on my saints lore, but I do know a glorious armor when I see one. St. George's white and red set comes equipped with a battle crown helmet and dramatic cross-painted cape, both of which only get cooler as you upgrade them. Its ability grants an increase to attack and speed whenever impaling an enemy, which complements the use of swords and spears the most. Seems appropriate. With similar royal vibes to the purchasable Charlemagne skin, this set gets the leg up for being completely obtainable to the semi-new River Raids mode, which gives an already full game that much more content to earn. Reaper's Armor.
Hey! Ah!
Become something out of a medieval nightmare, in the form of the Grim Reaper himself, new to the Siege of Paris DLC. This head-to-toe black-clad armor makes you look like a walking Dementor. Its beauty is in its simplicity, perfect for the Halloween season when wielding a scythe, yet always a good choice to round out an outfit, even if it's just the tattered cape. Its native ability is to restore some of your health after an assassination, while giving you additional time slow when being spotted, prompting wearers to disappear and reappear from the shadows like a ghost in the night. Not the most overpowered, but certainly badass. After completing missions to earn infamy in Francia, the slow grind is made all the worth it just for the look alone. Dublin Champion Armor. These initially gorgeous earthy green robes can be upgraded into an equally attractive gold metal suit in the Wrath of the Druids DLC. Best of all, if you're looking to run an archer build, this is an unmatched choice for you. The champion armor, crazily enough, increases ranged and stealth damage straight up to take out enemies at a tasteful distance. Earned by gaining renown and cashing in materials, it's nice for the player who tires of the sword and battle axe can turn to Dublin clothing and a bow to be just as deadly. Thane's Armor. Often referred to as the best armor in the early days of the game, you cannot go wrong with the Thane set, even if you tried. Remember the battle crown mentioned earlier? Well, this one turns you into a melee-based beast, complete with cape and hulking shoulder pads that change your look into a final boss king and or queen. The Thane's specialty is to increase your critical damage outright, while also increasing crit stun when parrying. Basically, if a foe throws out a heavy attack and you successfully parry, it's GG's for their health bar. It's built to make you feel like a main character, flawlessly deflecting all of your enemies' attacks against them, and it's waiting for you to collect it out in the world at any time. Draugr Armor. So, bosses are throwing magic at you. You're traveling to fantastical locations of mythical creatures, but here you are, just some mortal human. Why not even the score and become an undead warrior? The souls of all your fallen enemies burn within the helmet's eyes, but creepier more so are the skeletal remains that reinforce this heavily padded armor, suitable for going beyond the wall or venturing into the coldest depths of HE double hockey sticks. This set grants you increased damage on poisoned opponents, with additional buffs to speed and stun. Pair this alongside your choice of venomous weaponry, and stroll on by as damage over time eliminates anything you touch. With multiple rune slots available, constantly stacking poison on poison is a snap. Find this one in the Helix store or at Rita's shop. Mentor's Armor.
Fit to. We need her iron fist.
I can find Soma. Be ready when we return.
Alright, so far we've become the Walking Dead, the Grim Reaper, and Thor, but let's take it back to the namesake of the game, putting the assassin back in Assassin's Creed. The Mentor's armor feels like it was designed to be Eivor's assassin garb of choice in the timeline where they outright joined the Brotherhood instead of fighting alongside it. Here we are provided a very traditional, hooded, crested, hidden blade-wielding fashion. The face mask in particular lends a unique flair to a classic design. Equipping the set increases your overall attack damage after landing criticals, meaning you'll do some killing and keep on killing. Straightforward and sure to help any player along in battle. Once again, it can be located at any time through some tricky dungeons in England, but well worth picking up if only for a piece or two for style. Knight ISU Armor. So, setting aside what I just said about being traditional and realistic, throw that out the window for this robot meets alien technology battle set. For only about the third time in the series, we can don the armor of the legendary ISU, who you may know as mythical figures like Loki, Zeus, Aphrodite, and the like. Swap out your leather and wool for gear right out of the Destiny games. Best yet, it'll increase assassination and headshot damage when undetected. Despite the Knight ISU blooming wings of light upon a successful kill, it complements the stealthiest style of gameplay introduced as of yet. Does it make a whole lot of sense? No. Does it feel cool to terminate your enemies while looking like a cyborg from the future? No question. I wish I could say players could find this super secret armor hidden randomly throughout the world, but 'tis not the case as you'll have to grab it with Helix points or get lucky at Rita's shop. Steampunk Armor. Alright, maybe sci-fi is your style, but far future isn't. Once again, Valhalla has you covered. Suit up in a living metal to become a chugging iron or gold golem. This armor is constantly animated with steam releasing from a shoulder valve, and an Iron Man-esque heartpiece glowing with an undying flame. While it won't reveal you to baddies, the right lighting conditions will slightly illuminate your torso and eyes to really drive the point home that you've suddenly become a Victorian-era murder bot. AoE, or area of effect damage, isn't as common in Valhalla beyond a few adrenaline-based skills, yet here they've given the steampunk a passive ability to build up a cloud of either poison or fire, your choice, that releases upon landing successful hits. Just by engaging in combat as you normally would, entire groups of foes will be steadily taking damage from you. Choosing to house runes in your weapons for your preference of either fire or poison makes this armor a whole lot of fun and very customizable. Gotta pick it up with Helix or in Rita's though. To put it simply, this set is so cool because once you're surrounded, it feels a little like,
We have you 4-1.
I like those odds.
Finally, how can you beat the best? Because it has something for everyone. Past Assassin's Armor. Yes, sometimes you just want to experience the nostalgia of a comfortable old look, but in a new game. Bayek's and Basim's neutral tone garbs fit Eivor strangely well and can be slightly mixed and matched, whereas the Ezio and Altair armor allows you to roleplay as a completely different character. While they don't grant you a special ability as of yet, the best use many players have found is to use the transmog system to apply other set bonuses to them. The best part about these sets, almost all of them are free. Ezio's in particular only requires that you played one other Assassin's Creed game with the same account, which I think is